Hello, hello, hello. This is 3D or 2D.com's Da3D Show, Micro Edition.
So, James, we actually have a legitimate listener mail this week.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, let me start off. Dear friend, I am the head of accounts and audit department for the Bank of Africa. I recently found an abandoned sum of $13.5 million.
Oh. Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. That's just junk mail. That's not worth our time. We actually got a for reals listener mail.
You've got mail.
From Mr. Henry Jack. Now, Henry actually asked, hey, I just had a quick question. In some 3D films like G-Force and Escape from Planet Earth, some 3D moments fly out of the aspect ratio and into the black bars. He actually included a picture to this email. And does this occur in the movie Pixels? Cheers, Henry. Now, James, you haven't seen Pixels, so I'll answer that. And I do remember it happening briefly in Pixels. They have some transitional things where they have the actual pixels fly out and kind of look like that. But it's kind of a hazy memory because I was like a month ago when I saw that movie. And, Pixels wasn't a really memorable movie. You know, the 3D was really good, but the movie itself was just okay. But we could actually talk about that aspect a little bit. What do you think about the aspect where movies use that aspect ratio where they actually, like, pop out of the black bars and such?
I don't know. 3D is kind of interesting like that, you know? It sometimes it's like, well, but then it does other things, you know?
Yeah, the picture he actually saw, you saw a picture, right? I sent you? That he
I did. I got to go. I'm not that well versed in 3D films, so I wasn't exactly sure what was going on, but yeah.
It's actually funny that that was actually the first movie, the picture that we saw together in 3D, or we reviewed together, which was Penguins of Madagascar, you know?
Interesting.
So, occasionally I may see this happening. It seems to be kind of rare, though, that they don't necessarily like to do that because it's a little bit gimmicky. I remember, was it Oz the Great and Powerful did this a little bit with playing with the aspect ratio and trying to, understand the bars or certain areas and actually playing with it and going out of it. And I think it's fun. It's not done, too often, so that it's not like every day, every other movie you see it, it does it. But I wouldn't mind if it does it more often, What do you think, James?
I could agree with that.
Okay. So, yeah, that's our first legitimate real listener mail. And if you want your emails to be read here, email 3D or 2D at gmail.com. Simple as that. But it's kind of thing where they, it's just like playing with it because, on DVD and Blu-ray, if you're watching at home, sometimes there will be black bars in the bottom because, that aspect ratio of the movie is bigger than the 16:9, TV aspect ratio of widescreen TVs. So sometimes they can play with it a little bit more effectively on, 3D at home. But, in the movie theaters, they kind of, the aspect ratio they have is what they have, so they kind of just have to deal with it. And, besides, like, IMAX or the CinemaScope, which is, like, super widescreen, but really, most people just kind of use the standard, full screen, widescreen.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good to get a listener question, and until we get the next one.
Thank you again.
Okay, so that's going to conclude the podcast.
Remember to rate this podcast on iTunes and on Stitcher Radio.
Also remember to follow us at 3dor2d.com on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram.
Please comment on the website and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Finally, I hope you enjoyed the show and thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.